Jaden Ivey, I don't know, man. I've been reading some stuff about him. I didn't follow him the whole way like you guys are doing it. But, Bray, what do you think about Ivey, his progression?
Definitely slight cause for concern. I'm happy that you got Monty Williams now. So Monty Williams is a guy that does cultivate young talent. So I'm excited to see what that process is. But, Maz, I got to say, I agree with you because Jaden Ivey, after everything that we said last year, after all the excitement, why is Jaden Ivey coming off the bench? Why is Jaden Ivey kind of not being visible on the court?
Killian Hayes started.
A guy like Jaden Ivey, especially where his acumen was coming out of Purdue last year, the excitement, a guy like that should be starting year 2. This is the NBA. They have to grow up a lot faster than other leagues. They got to be playing by year 2. So cause for concern a little bit, Monty Williams. Though.
Yeah, not for me. It's a young player that, again, is trying to find his way. We'll see what happens. Killian Hayes, I didn't shoot the ball particularly well last night.
He never does.
But he looks like he can do some things. It doesn't. Let me put it like this. Killian Hayes doesn't look like he sucks. Okay?
Yeah.
Can we start there as just a baseline? At least Killian Hayes doesn't look like he sucks. He had a pretty decent game last night. Now, he can't shoot.
Right.
He can't.
But he did okay. And to me, Jaden Ivey, if he comes off the bench, there's a lot of great players that come off that have come off the bench. And in the NBA, Bray, I mean, we said this was a 3-person draft.
Yeah. So
So picking at 5 is not a slam dunk here. You know what I mean? Last year they picked at 5, got Ivey. This year they picked at 5, got Thompson. There were only, quote unquote, 3 players in this draft.
Right.
So we'll see what happens. Again, he's a young player. With these guys in the NBA, they're 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 years old. I mean, it's so early to give up on him.
I'm not giving up on him, Ryan, but this is the NBA, and he wasn't drafted 5th overall. He was drafted 4th overall. And when he came out of Purdue, I believe he was 4th.
I think he was 5.
I would
The
argue.
kid from Sacramento was 4.
Keegan Murray.
Yeah, he was 4.
Okay, well, Keegan Murray started last year and helped take.
He had a great year.
And
Keegan
helped take
Murray.
them to the playoffs. Like he's a fifth. He's a 5th overall pick. By year 2, these guys are starting. Like I understand, nobody's giving up on them. But when you draft somebody 5th overall, you expect by year 2, this guy's got to be starting. And it's not like Jaden Ivey got drafted 5th overall to the Memphis Grizzlies, where it's a bunch of guys down there. You got to figure it out. He got drafted 5th overall to the Detroit Lions, who won the Detroit Pistons that won 17 games last year. So that's why, in my mind, even though it's game 1, cause for concern.